welcome to the 6 yard box. Welcome to the 6 yard box. This is the 6 yard reacts. This is the 6 yard reacts, and yeah, you're welcome. It's all about to the 6 yard reacts, and you're welcome. You're welcome. Make sure you smash the like button and all that kind of stuff. This is 6 yard reacts. Yeah, I've got to show my face, but I'll do that in a minute. I've just got to put some, what do you call it? I was gonna say put some makeup on, but yeah, why not? Let's get some makeup on, man. This is the 6 yard box. This is 6 yard reacts, where we react to anything in the world of football news. React to it. We give you our real reactions, and then you know there's no BS. Like I always say that 6 yard reacts, no BS, no PC crap. Pardon my French, and we just get straight to the point, and we just basically say it as we see it. So on today's topic, and what's basically the big news breaking from the world of football is about the African qualifiers for the World Cup, and it is all sorts of news breaking in the last 1 hour, and yeah, um, I'm just going to try and break it down. But you can see on the screen right now, he said because basically there's been news all day going on about FIFA, Nigeria, and all that kind of stuff. So basically, I asked couple of couple of outlets have been saying it, and I went into ChatGPT and I asked the question, is FIFA investigating DR Congo? According to multiple verified reports, that's from what do you call it? That's from ChatGPT, and that's what he's saying. So multiple reports, there's a lot of African news. The news broke like yesterday. I started seeing it on so many sites yesterday, but I was not sure. And I think I checked yesterday as well. In terms of FIFA, I didn't see anything in terms of FIFA coming up with the verification. But right now, it has been clarified by FIFA, and it's saying basically that. Um, it's saying, according to what's on the screen, it's saying FIFA is reviewing this. I said FIFA is reviewing allegations that DR Congo fielded ineligible players during the 2026 World Cup African playoffs. This follows a formal petition from Nigeria. So Nigeria has formally handed in a petition uh, from the Nigerian Football Association, Nigerian Football Federation, claiming that several DR Congo players did not complete nationality switch procedures required by FIFA. They also say they may have held dual citizenship, which conflicts with the Congolese law and potentially breached FIFA eligibility rules. And this claims triggered FIFA's scrutiny of the match in which DR Congo eliminated Nigeria on penalties. So basically, yeah, Nigeria has launched their petition. Sure hope that this could just be make believe news from the Nigerian FA, just trying to search for something. But before you I'm gonna say, before you launch an before you actually put in your petition, you must have your what do you call it? You must have your evidence and your proof. And according to, I think, one of the evidence that they came up with was that there was document falsification in terms of some several Congolese players. But what I just don't understand is why is this coming out now? Why was this not uh, detected by Nigeria before that game against Congo? So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it is. According to the news out there, I'm still a bit skeptical about this. I'm still a bit skeptical, but everyone else is running with it, so I'm still a bit skeptical because this is gonna be huge in terms of if this was true. Uh, According to the first point on that screen, on the screen there, the first point which says did not complete the nationality switch procedures required by FIFA. I found that really really unbelievable. So will FIFA not get their papers or get their because I know normally when you try and switch nationality, you send it to FIFA, and then FIFA will give you the clearance to play for the country that you want to play for. But I can't believe that FIFA cleared these players without checking their documentation. I find it really, really weird. But we've seen a lot of stuff going on in Africa. It's not really FIFA. I think it's just CAF, and we've seen that CAF are, I'm very sorry to say they are incompetent. To be honest, we see the kind of stuff that goes on in African football and the way CAF operates sometimes in terms of teams not having good stadiums, teams, officials not doing their job. We saw it in the case of South Africa when they were deducted points when they fielded a player that was not supposed to play because it was on a yellow card. It was suspended. So we've seen that so many times. We've seen that so many times in African football, and I wouldn't be surprised if this actually happened because FIFA is not going to send delegations down from their office. They're going to get communications from CAF, and that's what they're going to base their decisions on. So yeah, I'm still going to dig deep into this. I need to go to the. I think FIFA. I'm going to dig deep into this and go to the FIFA website and see what they're saying. So yeah, I'll do that in a minute. So let me just go through the other points, 3 points there on the screen. The second one is they said may have held dual citizenship, which conflicts with Congolese law. And according to this, I think according to Congolese law, you can't have dual citizenship. You have to relinquish one passport for the other, and you have to declare that as well that okay, I'm no more a French citizen, I'm no more an English citizen, I am Congolese now. So that's according to the Congolese law, but where that has a little bit of a question mark, does that apply to FIFA rules? Cause I guess in a way it does, because for FIFA to accept you, to clear you to play for the country that you've declared for, you have to have one citizenship. According to the Congolese law, you have to have one passport, and you but according to FIFA rules as well, I think you said you can change you can change the country you play for until the age of until basically you can play for the under 21s, and you can still change after playing for a country. You can change your allegiance to another country. That's according to the FIFA rules. But in this case of the Congolese law, I don't know. Um, I don't know if this actually applies to FIFA, because according to the FIFA rules, you have to declare that. You just have to say verbally. I think you have to just declare to FIFA that okay, you're playing for this country, and then I think you have to send off obviously a written declaration or something like that. So let me just check. I will check just now that what do you have to tell FIFA if you want to play for a country. So I'll just go to chat GPT, and I'll just say I'll just write there Uh, what do you need to switch? What do you need to switch? To switch allegiance, to switch. What do you need? What do you need to switch to switch nationality? To switch nationality according to what do you need to switch nationality according to FIFA rules? So I've put it into chat GBT AI. So according to AI, according to what FIFA is saying, to switch nationality under FIFA rules, a player with multi-citizenship must generally meet strict criteria. Okay, they must have played no more than 3 senior competitive matches for their first nation before age 12. Okay, have not played in a major finals like the World Cup, and at least 3 years must have passed since their last appearance. So they must have played no more than 3 senior competitive matches for their first nation before age 21. Okay, I've not played in a major final like the World Cup. That's the second condition, and at least 3 years must have passed since their last appearance. That's the third one. While also holding the new nationality for their first senior match for the old nation. Players must submit a formal substantiated request to FIFA for approval. Ensure they meet this. So basically, so so okay. So to apply that to this FIFA rule now, this FIFA rule, the second FIFA rule, yeah, if you have to apply it to the first rule, did not complete nationality switch procedures required by FIFA. So if they say did not complete personality switch procedures by FIFA, that one I don't believe that can be true, because if that was true, Congo, those Congolese players, I don't know what they're doing. Because if they, it's just because if they are, how am I gonna put it? If they are some of those, if they fail for that, if they fail for that rule, to that number one rule, that means the Congolese FA are not doing their job, which is that must be crazy, man. Because according to this, they must have played no more than 3 senior competitive matches for their first nation before the age of 21. Have not played in a World Cup final, major final like a World Cup. At least 3 years must have passed since their last appearance, while also holding the new nationality from their first senior match for the old nation. So they must have taken 3 years, must have passed since the last time they played for their country, their first country, and then they must also have their passport for the new country that they're declaring for. So that might be where the Congolese players might have failed uh, failed the criteria. And they said why also holding this. So yeah, as the players must submit a formal substantiated request to FIFA for approval. So that's another thing, that they must get an approval. So I'm thinking these players must have got an approval before they actually play. So let's go on to key conditions for switching. Article 9 of the regulation. Dual nationality. If you have dual nationality, okay, this applies to the Congolese players. They say you must have held nationality of your new association at the time of your first full or partial appearance for your previous association. Okay, so they said dual nationality, you must have held the nationality of your new association. New association at the first at at the at the first of your first full or partial appearance for your previous association. That one is a bit confusing. So basically, you must have a full passport of your new association at the time of you playing your first full or partial appearance for your previous association. So you must have a full passport of the new country that you want to play for, and then before no at the time of when you will play your first match for your or maybe your first full match or coming on as a sub for your previous association. Okay, all right then. Okay, so conditions for dual nationality: age matches. You must have played no more than three official. Okay, you must have been under 21 at the time of your last appearance. You must not be played in the final stage of a major tournament. Time elapsed. At least 3 years must have passed since your last senior international appearance for the previous association. One time switch. A player can only change association once in their career. No overlap. You cannot play for the new association in any competition like a qualifier where you already played for the previous one. Okay. Submit a written how to apply. Submit a written substantial evidence. The player status committee makes the final decision. FIFA maintains a public platform to track approach changes for transparency. FIFA eligibility rules. So that's the FIFA rules for player switching. So basically, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking these players must have before Nigeria. I hope so. Anyway, before Nigeria, because they're just gonna look like really stupid. Because if you go, yeah, if you go, if you go and if you go and protest, if you go and submit a what do you call it? If you go and submit a written, if you go and submit a written petition, without you doing your due diligence, yeah, you're just gonna look, you're gonna look stupid, really, to be honest. So I hope they've done their due diligence and they've actually looked at what their what their grievance is about. They've done what they needed to do, and they've actually looked at the situation, and they've decided, you know what, we got good grounds for protest, and we're gonna go for it. So I sure hope they've got it right. But according to hopefully they it will be. For me, I can see people talking about, oh yeah, but Nigeria doesn't deserve it. But at the end of the day, the rule is the rule. If a country breaks the rule, then they need to be punished for it. Simple as. I think if they actually broke the rule, they need to go out. Congo deserve to go to the World Cup based on what they've done so far. There's no denouncing that. But if the rule has been broken, then they deserve to be investigated. So we'll see how this pans out. I think they're saying that what do you call it? They're saying that FIFA are going to investigate, and then they'll decide before the match playoffs in Mexico, or where they were. I can't even remember where they're doing it, but I think it's in Mexico somewhere. So if we go back to the third point on that on the list of points, they said potentially breach FIFA eligibility rules, and this claim triggered FIFA's scrutiny of the match in which DR Congo eliminated Nigeria on penalty. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, we're going to be hearing lots more of this. One other thing I want to do is I want to actually go to there's something international football. What are FIFA rules on switching player? Let me just ask here. Okay, I've found it. Let me just look at FIFA. Go to their website. Whether I will see anything on their website. FIFA. FIFA. Search. So yeah, let's see if we find anything about this on the FIFA website. About see we see let's see if we can find anything. See maybe I'll see something on their website. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, I can't see anything on the FIFA website about anything to do with investigation or FIFA investigation. I can't see anything on their website. But they've said Nigeria submitted. Um, can't see anything there on the FIFA website. Uh, uh, let me just put news there and see what it brings out. Done. FIFA news: New Caledonia and New Zealand to meet in Colorado. Fiji, blah blah blah. New Caledonia, Fiji, New York, New Jersey to host FIFA World Cup. I can't see all these news here are old news though. There's nothing latest November, July. They are all these ones are all old news. The latest news from FIFA was 27th of March. Most relevant. That's not most. What's key? Most recent. Let's go to most recent. FIFA school reveal New Zealand. Yeah, there's nothing on here about FIFA investigation, so I can't see it on their website. So yeah, but maybe their website has not been updated yet, whatever. But we'll see. But according to you know ChatGPT and all that kind of stuff, they're saying there's an investigation going on. I can't see it on Sky Sports or anything like that. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah, actually, it's in BBC World Cup qualifying. Gabriel Zokulani urges Congo to keep focus. This was 3 weeks ago, so yeah. FIFA suspend Congo Brazzaville from international football. Ooh, this is seven. This no. This one is seventh. This one. FIFA has suspended Congo from the international game because of the third party. Yeah, this is a long. This one is an old report. This is 2021. CAF investigate FIFA age. This is so they've got a rap sheet. So it's on Facebook. I can see it on Facebook. Nigeria awaits. the news I saw, there's one I saw now which says Nigeria awaits FIFA verdicts as DR Congo face player ineligibility. That one is according to that's according to a news outlet in Nigeria. BBC highlights DR Congo clash Nigeria. Hope of we will be vindicated and as wins for information case. DR Congo FA boss Omar released after corruption. So they've got an history with FIFA anyway. DR Congo. But yeah, according to some Nigerian outlet, there's nothing. I can't see anything on the BBC website. So yeah, but some Nigerian outlet are reporting that FIFA, Nigeria awaits FIFA as decision. So yeah, that's it from that one. We don't want to go on too much about it. We wait to see what happens, or what they say, and if it's true, then it's an indictment on African football, especially CAF. We've seen it before with South Africa. This is another one that we're seeing now. But I can't believe it's true, because how can you make that kind of a mistake, to be honest, or that kind of an oversight, and try and see if you can get away with it? I just find that baffling, really, to be honest. But moving on, let's move on to the other news. Nigeria playing a friendly against Egypt today, losing by 2-1 goals from I can't remember who scored the first goal for Egypt, but Nigeria's goal was scored by Chidozie Awizam with a header. The ball came off the bar, and yeah, they played well. I saw the game. They played well, did really well. But Egypt, they're just with a quality side. I don't think they even played their full team, to be honest, because I couldn't see Mohamed Salah there, so don't know if they played, but I know they played their first goalkeeper. The second goal for Egypt was a poor goal, went through the Nigerian goalkeeper's hand, which was poor goal. I think it was this reserve goalkeeper, but it's a nice walkout. Nigeria kicks off in the African Nations Cup I think it's on Tuesday. So yeah, we'll be doing something before the Nations Cup kicks off on Sunday. We'll be doing some what do you call it, a review. Check that one out. They'll be coming out, reviewing all the different groups and predicting who the winners are going to be. Yeah, we'll be doing that just before the kickoffs. So yeah, join me for that one. Just before uh, just before we kick off. So if we kick off the Nations Cup, and obviously we'll be watching the first game on that day. I can't remember what the fixtures are, but we go through all that on Friday in the African Nations Cup preview, where we look at all the different teams. In terms of Nigeria, I think players have been given a couple of days. Some players have a couple of days before they report to camp. I think after this, I think they should be actually reporting to camp now, really, because I think they must have played all their games. Because I think FIFA speculates that the players should be in camp by the 15th, which was yesterday. So I'm thinking everybody should have but some players might have some, some they must have asked for some permission. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm going to review the game, review the competition, and yeah, look at the favorites and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully, we're going to watch a lot of games in the African Nations Cup, because it's going to be during the holidays as well, which is going to be fantastic. Christmas. I don't think there's a game on Christmas really, but just going to be nice just to wake up, eat pudding or chicken or turkey or whatever, and then go watch football as well. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. Thank you for watching. This is the 6 Yard Reacts, where we react without no BS, without no PC, and without all that crap. This is where we just give it to you straight, direct, and unadulterated facts. Facts. Yeah, I wish. So yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out my new channel as well. It's called The Ugly Truth. It's not new, but I want to be putting stuff out, more to do with other stuff, not football related. Hopefully we'll be putting that out tomorrow Wednesday. We'll be putting that out tomorrow. and yeah, just looking at all the other stuff going on in this world, and just giving you some ugly truths about it from my own perspective. And yeah, I really want to focus on that channel as well, because I've I think I need to talk about other stuff apart from just football. So thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. The road to 200 subscribers. This is the 6 yard box. This is the 6 yard reacts.